I'm David S. Rose. I'm an entrepreneur and an angel investor. I've started over half a dozen companies of my own and raised millions of dollars in venture capital. What do I invest in? Markets, ideas, but most of all, people. I have been extraordinarily fortunate in my life to have all kinds of role models and resources and opportunities available to me. Most people are not that lucky. One of the things that I've tried to do in my life is to serve in that role model in terms of a business world for as many kids as I can.
My name is David S. Rose, and I am an entrepreneur, as many of you may eventually end up being.
Junior achievement has become so much more important now because entrepreneurialism, it's absolutely a vital part of the American economy.
Well, I think David is really a perfect honoree because of his educational passion.
What questions did you have to answer that you didn't realize you'd have to answer knowing it?
How would we get our business to spread around the world?
Mentoring young people is one of the most rewarding and valuable things I can conceive of doing. But more important, it just feels good.
David, he's just got general passion for learning about everything there is in life, and when he finds something he really loves, he goes into it very deeply.
I cannot imagine not being an entrepreneur.
Junior achievement had an absolutely incredible, profound impact on me. I know how much mentoring he's doing with completely grown-up professional entrepreneurs and investors, and the difference that he makes for those folks is dramatic.
Well, David, as you know, in this economy, it's difficult to raise money. And online and nonprofit auction companies, the key thing to a pitch is you have to have it down cold.
So to take somebody who's that great at the next level, it's got to be a very smart choice to honor him in this way for the junior achievement world.
New York City is the fastest growing tech center in the world. And so what JA does is, starting early on, before they hit the job market, prepare this next generation of high school students to be the people who will fuel this economy.
The work that David does as a volunteer with the Junior Achievement of New York students is absolutely vital. And it really opens them up to want to learn and to want to explore further.
I've always had ideas on things. Maybe I could study entrepreneurship when I go to college.
For most kids of high school age, the only role models they see on television are basketball stars and Major League Baseball players, and they have no conception of what a business is or who the people are who make it up.
And what roles do you guys have on the team?
I think I was CFO.
I was a CEO.
I was CEO.
CFO.
What JA New York does is these kids are forced to sit down and say, well, what is the role of a CEO or a CFO or a CTO?
What did you find most fun? Was it bossing people around?
No.
Was it creating something?
I think it was mainly the whole fact that we could all work together, pitching ideas. That was the best part.
Forcing them to put themselves in the place of real business executives and think about the kinds of skills and the kinds of challenges that these executives face is critical in helping prepare these kids for a grown-up world.
There really are two main benefits that the kids that go through junior achievement programs get. They do get good skills in financial literacy, in entrepreneurship, and in college and career planning. But I think beyond that, they get inspired by these successful people that are spending time to help them really think about charting their own course.
I learned that I might be very interested in business and maybe one day creating my own business.
Business can be fun.
Thank you for coming.
But to do it, you've got to bring your A game, you've got to bring passion, you've got to bring integrity.
Bye, guys.